what the bike kids do. They recklessly drive into traffic, hitting cars. We try to stop them, obviously they take off. So you have to seize their bike, at their office. So illegal, doesn't matter if they're a kid. Right?
So he wouldn't hit a bike now. Yeah. Did he hit a car? It's a Hispanic, bro. No. Yes, because it can happen far away.
Yeah, call his mama, bro.
My dad is Sean. Yeah, you can do that, but you won't.
You friend?
My dad bought Sean. So if he ain't hit no car, it should have been a warning. Hey, stay off the road.
That's not how it works.
That's what it should have been. That's how it works. That's a minor. It should have been a warning. But you got him in handcuffs.
Why is he in the back of the police car, though?
Did he hit a car? What he's on the wrist for? What crime did he commit?
Reckless driving.
Reckless driving on a bicycle. Yes. Did he hit a car? He don't have to hit a car. So why did you warn him? The first crime you commit, right? If it's a real legitimate crime, you're supposed to get warned.
Call his mama. He in handcuffs right now.
I know how I want to work. I'm telling you now how I want to work.
Put up this cop full mask. This cop arrested a 12-year-old black child for reckless driving of a bicycle, okay? According to Atlanta Black Star, a viral video showing a 12-year-old male child being arrested for recklessly riding a bike has stirred outrage, raised questions about police and this charge, obviously. 1-minute video posted to TikTok shows the cop in Charlotte, North Carolina, explaining to a bystander, thank God for bystanders, the reason for the child's detainment. And it sounded ridiculous to the bystander as well. So the video shows a handcuffed child sitting in the back of the police cruiser. At one point, he recites a telephone number and tells the bystander to call his mother. That is hint number one, officer. He doesn't belong in jail. One bystander is heard challenging the child's detainment and notes the child's status as a minor. Quote, so if he ain't hit no car, it should have been a warning, the bystander says. That's not how it works, the officer stated. Put up the cop again. I simply want to remind everyone in the still got common sense damn world, adults don't go to jail for reckless driving. Police continue to say the child was taken into custody for reckless driving. Okay? And informed the bystanders that he didn't have to hit a vehicle. The individual who recorded the video posted updates on TikTok stating that he stepped in because the child was alone. And once again, thank you for doing that during the arrest. He said after the officer seized the child's bicycle, stole the child's bike, he bought him a new one. Thank God for you. The child's mother, Jasmine Irvin, told WBTV that a son and his friends went on a riot out September 28th when they encountered police. Quote, my son went downtown to a park, to a bike area, and they have bike lanes. Irvin said, we have busy sidewalks and streets over there. We barely get speed bumps. We barely got speed bumps, she said. She said police followed the group and tried stopping them, but her son fled from officers because he was scared. That's what it's about. How dare they? After catching up with the child, they arrested him about a mile away from his home. Irvin thinks the officers didn't have to resort to making an arrest and could have just brought his son home or just had a conversation like a man would to a young kid. Quote, they absolutely did go too far. He's 12. He's 89 pounds, Irvin said. Quote, all his innocence is just gone. That was something he didn't have to experience. He didn't have to go through. CMPD could have called me. They could have brought him home. They didn't have to put him in handcuffs like that. Irvin said her son was charged with reckless driving and released to her the same day. Or they could have just decided to fight real crime in the local community. I'm sure there's some happening. They could have done that too. Statement from the police, in a statement to the WCNC about the incident, Charlotte Mecklenburg police say their department's Central Division office often responds to reports of reckless bike riders. Quote, Because this incident involves a juvenile, only limited information can be released to the public in accordance with privacy laws, the statement reads. Quote, however, we can confirm that officers acted to ensure the safety of the individual seen in the video based on the circumstances at the time. The Department Central Division responds to reports of individuals riding bicycles in a manner that poses a danger to themselves or others on city roadways. This remains an active investigation. He's 12. He's riding a bicycle. Senator.
Yeah, Doc. I mean, just everything about this. The officers have lots of discretion on the streets.
Yeah.
And it would not be unusual. Let's just say, for example, because he's 12-year-old kid, 12-year-old brain,
Yep.
I've seen some reckless bike drivers for real.
Yeah.
If you really care about the child, I mean, like really care, then you stop them from that behavior. That's good. But then you say, I got to get a parent on the phone or a grandparent on the phone.
That's right.
And then you
have
explain to the parent or the grandparent why you stopped this child from killing themselves. Basically, if you really care, but they didn't care, Doc. They did not care about this child or their well-being. They just wanted to make an example. And we know oftentimes in studies, Black children are seen older than what they really, really are. And they don't get to be children like so many other children in this country. So again, officer lying through his teeth in terms of that's not how it worked. And thank God for that bystander, that father figure that was in that community who exerted his love and his concern for this little boy and was right there by his side, even getting him another bicycle. But shame on those patrol officers, and they need to be reprimanded as well, Doc.
Yeah, we're going to follow the story, and to note that child's memory will be vivid and clear as it relates to the man who stood up for him that didn't have to and bought him a bicycle when a cop took it away, redeeming the light in the midst of the darkness. So to that bystander, man, we really appreciate you.